I'm Sarah Weitz-Kodacek. I'm a reporter for Arkansas Public Media. I'm standing outside the federal courthouse in Little Rock for the start of a trial against a former Little Rock police officer. It's an excessive force civil rights lawsuit filed by a man who was beaten outside a Little Rock restaurant for nose in 2011 by the officer, ErwinVHudson. You made oral arguments this morning. Can you describe your case here?
Basically, the case is Mr. Erwin had committed a misdemeanor crime, was trying to be put under arrest and continued to struggle, refused to comply, and force was necessary to get him under control.
Can you describe how he refused to comply?
Well, I mean, he wouldn't turn around. Well, first off, he wouldn't leave. They've claimed that he wanted to leave all along, but he wouldn't leave. He would not submit to arrest, and then actually became aggressive towards the officer, grabbing the officer's arm and walking towards him.
It sounds like there's a disputing story about whether he walked towards the officer or not, whether the officer approached him when the confrontation started.
Well, I know the one fact that the plaintiffs know is what's on the video, and it absolutely is on the video.
And what's on the video, I'm sorry?
That Erwin walks towards him. He's
Okay.
trying to call for backup, and Erwin walks right towards him.
Austin's doing something really wrong. Stop!
Our case is this video, really. The video shows Mr. Erwin not resisting arrest and getting his face pounded. That's the strongest part of our case. So we have alleged that battery and excessive force, and we're hoping that the jury sees this go our way.
When is it legitimate? When does it become illegitimate for a police officer to use force when trying to restrain someone in like a situation like this?
Simple. When he doesn't have to. If you don't have to, you can't. That's the way it goes. I was a police officer for many years. You only get to use force when it's necessary, and it simply wasn't necessary here.
Chris Erwin is suing the city of Little Rock and the former police officer for monetary damages. Judge James Moody says he hopes this case can be wrapped up within the next 3 days. You can follow our coverage on Facebook or at arkansaspublicmedia.org.